Before, anytime I made money, my money went into my car and my watches. That was where my money went. And now my money goes here into my investments. And you might have heard me talk about my car before, that I drive right now, a beat up car. Well, I'm hoping to buy a newer car in 2024. That's the plan, that I'm going to be buying a nicer, newer car in 2024. But the reason why I haven't put any money into my car is because I've been using my money to go fund my investments. I've been using my money to invest into my own business, Briefs Media. I've been using my money to go out and buy rental properties. I've been using my money to go out and buy stocks. I've been using my money to invest in startups. So I've been using my income to fund this for a long time because I've been working to pad this like crazy. I've been putting more and more money in here anytime I could, putting more and more money of my income into my investments because I want my investments to fund all my expenses. I don't want to use my income to fund my expenses. Now, it's very easy to get this confused because everybody makes money and now you got to spend money, right? You got to eat, you got to have a place to live, you got to have a car to drive. But the difference is, how much of this income do you want to spend on all these nice things? And when you're spending all of your income on your liabilities and all of your expenses, well, now it's very difficult for you to actually put this money into these investments because all of your money is already going out. And that means you're going to have to make some sacrifices on what you're doing with your income. And that's up to you to decide how much of this income you're willing to sacrifice. But the more of this income you can sacrifice to put into here, the more cash flow, the more appreciation that you could potentially see, which can help fund your investments. Now, note I said potentially see because, well, investing has risks. You're never guaranteed to make money when you invest. In fact, you will probably lose money at some point, which is why you need to always do your own due diligence and never blindly trust a random guy on YouTube. But this is why. Now, you got to understand the difference between becoming wealthy and becoming rich, because rich, well, anybody can be rich. You just take this income and you go out and buy nice things. That's what looking rich is all about. But being wealthy is when you take this income, you put it into these investments, and then you let the investments pay for your lifestyle. That's what wealth is all about. And this wealth lasts forever. Because when you own the assets, these assets keep paying you even when you're not working. Now, of course, are there time limits? Yeah, you can invest into a company that could go bankrupt. But practically speaking, these assets can outlast you. They can outlast your work, which means it can keep paying you even when you're not working. And that's where the real wealth is built. And this is what wealthy people are striving for. Now, there's a lot of ways that you can learn to invest better. You can learn to invest in your financial education. You got to go through the experience of actually doing it. You got to go through the mistakes. But you got to get started before all things. Like, you got to get started when it comes to investing. That way you can actually build that wealth and understand markets go up and markets go down. No market goes straight up forever. No market goes straight down forever. And you got to be willing to go through the patience, go through the financial education, go through the psychology, go through the pain. That way you can see the upside. That way you can see the gain. But you got to be willing to put the work, put in the sacrifice. And of course, you want to stay up to date with what's happening as well in the financial markets. That way you can understand what's going on in the world. And if you're looking for an easy resource to help you with that, my team at Briefs Media creates a newsletter called Market Briefs every day, where they're working to break down what's happening in things like the economy, the stock market, the housing market, crypto, and the global economy into a fun, witty, and easy to read newsletter. You can read Market Briefs in less than 5 minutes every morning, and it's completely free. If you want to join Market Briefs, I got the link to how you can join down in the description below, or you can go to briefs.co/market. That's briefs.co/market. Now, this is where I want you to remember, I'm not against you making dumb purchases. I just want you to be able to afford the dumb purchases. And the best way for you to afford the dumb purchases is to let your investments make the dumb purchases. Not use your hard-earned income to go out and buy a whole bunch of dumb things. Nothing wrong with buying dumb things, but let your investments pay for the dumb things, because then you don't got to worry about the money, because your investments will keep paying you, and now you can use that money to go out and buy whatever dumb things that you want. So use your money to buy the investments, let the investments pay for the things that you want, but it's going to take the time. You got to put in the decade of sacrifice. That way we can see the gain, and that means you got to be willing to make some sacrifices so you have more investments so you can fund the things that you want. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.